yours?
Not bad. Well, you look like you do have problems there, Calvin.
Yeah. I also got a pretty good idea why you're so pleased with life this morning.
What's that?
Oh, man. Looks to me like old Steve had a hot time in the old town last night.
You mean these scratches?
Oh, man. Whoever she was, she must have been a real swinger, huh? Lots of action. Come on. Tell your buddy Cal. It'll brighten up my morning.
My cat.
Your cat, huh?
I was trying to cut her nails.
Oh, ain't you cute?
No fooling.
I'll just bet.
Calvin, you're embarrassing me. What are you suggesting?
Hey, man, funny. Come on, who was she? That Saxon chick? Yeah, she's got a real feline look to her.
Hey, get your mind off the chicks for 1 minute, can you? I've got other things on my mind. I mean, have you seen the paper yet this morning?
Yeah, I seen it. Old Chief Marceau shooting his mouth off again.
Yeah, well, he might be shooting it in the right direction.
Is that what you think? That the guy who knocked off Drake is Bo Richardson's killer?
It's possible that Adams was looking for Richardson's killer to clear his partner, Mike Carr.
Well, that doesn't mean he found the guy, man. I mean, if you ask me, Carr's friends are using this murder to shed light, well, to cast doubt on his guilt. It's pretty clever, if you ask me.
I didn't ask you.
You think it's true, though, don't you? Just like the chief says?
I say it's possible that Adams did find the killer and that the killer did shoot him full of holes to prevent the story from coming out.
Well, anything's possible.
And I'll tell you, I still say the hooker's lying, Calvin. The one that claims she seen Mike Carr do the shooting, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't do it herself. I mean, Bo Richardson was a little kinky, you know, especially when it come to real young chicks.
Well, why should she shoot her own customer?
I don't know. There's a lot about Bo Richardson's life we don't know yet.
Well, you work for the man, Steve. Why didn't you figure out more?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see him that much. The last time I saw him, geez, I don't even remember the last time. Oh yeah, wait a minute. It was that same night that I found out about that gambling joint they were running in the back room.
And you busted him too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, God, he must have enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Having his joint closed down by his own security.
Yeah. You know, come to think about it, something funny happened that night. Richardson disappeared for a couple hours.
Disappeared?
He just walked out. He came back a couple hours later, drunk as a skunk. I mean, looking like somebody had messed him up. I mean, I wonder where the hell he went.
You really think that's important, Steve? I mean, where the guy was for just a couple of hours?
It's awful funny, isn't it? To walk out of the joint with all those high rollers in the back room. You think he'd have hung around for a while and protected his interest.
Well, why don't you figure out where he went?
How am I going to do that?
Well, there were other people there, weren't there?
Yes.
Some of those high rollers you were talking about? Well, we got their names, right? They were all booked, even if they weren't charged with a crime.
Yes, that might work. And then there's that bartender he had working that night.
I can see what's eating you, man. I can see it plain as day.
See what?
Ambition rearing its ugly old head.
How do you figure that?
Oh, you know that the chief would fall all over himself, passing out the promotions to the guy that proves his buddy Mike is innocent.
So what?
So, you come up with an alternative murder for Mr. Carr, and the chief comes up with a nice gold star, maybe a detective's badge?
Oh, man, what's wrong with that?
Nothing,
Jesus.
nothing. I just want a piece of the action.
Huh?
Well, we're buddies, right?
Yeah.
Share and share alike.
Yeah.
How about you let me work with you on this thing?
What are friends for? You get the check.